Coming up, one Virginia community is shaken after a store robbery ends in the death of an employee. And community action agencies are rolling out a program that will help families in need stay warm this winter.
And enjoy the sunny weather because rain chances are on the way. Your first alert forecast coming up as Mountain News First at 4 continues.
Mountain News First at 4 continues.
One Owsley County organization is continuing to help build affordable homes for low-income families. Partnership Housing, Inc. was awarded more than $200,000 to help with home improvements and continue building duplexes. Vista Community Engagement Coordinator Jackie Charles says the funding gives them the opportunity to help as many folks as possible within Owsley County.
We just want everybody to be okay, you know, and recover from the floods. We truly do have survivors here in Owsley County. We come together and we help each other, and without the funding from all the different organizations that help us, we wouldn't be able to do that.
Charles again says they could not do this without all of their volunteers that come out and help, as well as the support they receive from the community. We'll have more on their efforts tonight at 6. Kentucky's community action agencies are offering assistance for folks as temperatures get colder. Kentuckians can enroll in the Low-Income Housing Energy Assistance Program, or LIHEAP, to help keep the heat on this winter. Enrollment in the crisis portion starts January 9th. LKLP Community Action Executive Director Ricky Baker says it's one of several programs they have to help people in need.
We just finished up the fall component, the subsidy component, and what will begin on January the 9th is the crisis component. When someone is in a crisis situation with their home heating, then we can provide some temporary assistance.
Baker says they have community action offices in each county in the WYMT viewing area. He says you can call the office ahead of time and set up an appointment to enroll. We will have more on how people can qualify tonight at 6. When tornadoes tore through Tennessee and parts of Kentucky during the weekend, some local storm chasers wanted to lend a hand to relief efforts. Pikeville's YouTube weather analyst Ryan Hall and his Y'all squad were on the ground providing updates and storm chasing for his millions of followers. Those followers soon fueled enough funds to get the team filling shopping carts with a mission to replace lost Christmas gifts and boost community morale in the Clarksville, Tennessee area.
And for us to be the boots on the ground to give back to so many people and troops and their families and everything, so unbelievable, and honestly the biggest blessing I've ever had, and the biggest thing I've ever been a part of.
Tens of thousands of dollars helped get thousands of gifts and necessities to Tennessee this week. Hear more about the YouTube following that brought blessings to families in need tonight at 6.
Well, no complaints in the weather office on this Thursday. We are dry once again, also sunny, and those temperatures are above average this afternoon. Here's a live look across the mountains. You can see from Perry County to the London Corbin Airport, also to Moorhead and Rowan County. Nothing but sunshine on this Thursday, and be sure to enjoy that because we are tracking some changes as early as Sunday. But those temperatures at this hour in the middle to upper 50s for most of us, down to 49 for Pikeville, a little bit cooler in the Big Sandy Valley, but 57 over in Somerset and 58 for Manchester. So we are well above average for most of us on this Thursday. And as you can imagine, not a drop on first alert pinpoint Doppler. And that's all thanks to a pretty strong ridge of high pressure that will continue to stay put as we go into tonight. Also on Friday, some more dry weather is on tap to close out the work week. Also dry to start the weekend. But notice by Sunday, also Monday, rain chances increase as we are tracking that next weather system. And once that system passes, we are much cooler by Tuesday, also Wednesday. Those details plus your full 7-day forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Steve?
Cameron, thank you. An investigation in Amherst County, Virginia continues after multiple 4th grade students were exposed to fentanyl at school. One of the 7 students brought a bag of gummies from home and shared with 6 other students. The student started having symptoms around 1:20 p.m. Within 20 minutes, the school nurse informed administrators something was wrong. 2 hours later, the bag tested positive for fentanyl residue.
There are numerous individuals working on this case. We are taking this case very seriously. These are our children that go to school, and we want to make sure that we do our due efforts to be able to bring those to justice who need to come to justice.
Law enforcement adds that the sibling of the student also had a bag of the same gummies, but that bag tested negative for the drug. School officials say they believe the incident was unintentional. A Richmond, Virginia Dollar General employee is dead after an armed robbery turned fatal on Wednesday afternoon. John Burkett has more.
A crowd and chaos outside the South Richmond Dollar General Wednesday night. Police say it was 10 minutes before 5 when they got the 911 call.
Officers were called to this business here in the 3300 block of Richmond Highway. The report came in as a robbery and then as a person shot.
Police find a store employee with a gunshot wound. Witnesses walking by say they also saw customers running out of the store.
What kind of money do they got at Dollar General?
Altarique Gaston shops at this Dollar General and knows the employees. He says they're like family.
Real positive guy. We always talked about just life in general, and the prices of things was going up, and how you had to kind of like squeeze your pennies and stuff. And this particular store was good for our community because a lot of people shop here.
Gaston says the sense of sadness he feels looking at this crime scene hits him in his gut.
Unfortunate that this had to happen this time of year. It's unfortunate it had to happen, period, but especially this time of the year where families get together and things like that, and it was senseless violence. Whatever happened, for you to kill a stir clerk at Dollar General, it was no money involved in there. It's like, it's a dollar store.
Forensics collects evidence. Major crimes detectives interview several people inside and outside of the store. A tragedy 12 days before Christmas.
With all the people in the area, it could have been worse as well. Getting the person or persons who are responsible for this is obviously of paramount importance, and that's the information that people can give to detectives.
Again, that out of Richmond, Virginia. Coming up on First at 4, Hispanic home ownership is on the rise as families work to make their dreams of being homeowners come true.
And high pressure carries us into the weekend, but chances of rain on the way by Sunday. Those details coming up.